Hey guys, welcome to another Tribal Wars video. This is Classic World Day 31. So, this is the worst Diplo ever, Mr. the Humble Guy. Alright, so what has happened? All the internals between EICHEL, Gucci and Norse male warriors almost are done. So, right now what we can see, EICHEL holding some ground. Let me just make some highlights in the map with different colors so you can see it a little bit better. As you can already see Norse positioning themselves against EICHEL, so obviously they want to postpone Gucci war for a while. So I assume Norse and Gucci will work together against EICHEL at first. But not sure how interested are Gucci, so let me just do some map highlights. Wait, I need Norse, I don't need this shitfuck player, I don't even know which one I clicked. And excuse my language guys. So let's go with the green, because fuck all, that's my favorite color. Alright, so now if I press map I'm gonna expose shit, so let's go here. I mean I have nothing to expose, all my villas are empty, so fuck all. Alright, so here we can see Norse preparing for EICHEL, so there we have some nuke R player clustering down. Over here we have someone still nuke R. Okay, this guy has some balls, he's actually ready to fight DOL as well. As you can see, he's trying to hold some ground. Oh, Jukas. This guy, I played, I think, first, second or third world with him. I mean, I was a newbie and he had like a little bit of Tribal Wars experience. I invited him in this world and so for some reason he joined. And that guy was a legend, like 14 years ago. I haven't heard from him since the world, I think 3. So that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, nukes are us. This guy is actually ready for some war, and look at that, we have Mr. Backstabber himself, who always starts the convo Edgars. I always been honest to you. So this guy grew some balls, at least one pair. Obviously he has like tiny lefty, can't even compare with mine. So he's taking some stuff closer to the front. That's cool, because it's about time. And as far as I can see, if top Norse players move towards EICHEL, it's gonna be quick kill. I'd give it 3 days. But since they don't have any war experience, I could be incredibly wrong, because EICHEL are not super bad, like they're decent, just they're in a very bad location. And if that evil male warrior Omen talks with other tribes as well, they might be gangbanging on EICHEL together. So that's why I say 3 days. So over here we have Mr. Circadian flipped on us, also moving to EICHEL front. That's what probably Mr. Evil Omen said him to do, so he's doing that. Obviously if he's moving, relocating to the EICHEL front, that means his backline at the Gucci is safe, so they must have some kind of agreement. There we have Sopen, almost 200k player, also moving towards Gucci, I mean EICHEL, so fuck all, it's late night, so I don't know shit. So we can see some nice and tight spots over here, and good thing that they're coming up from north side. Well, obviously not much options for them, but the north will be softer, because the top guys from EICHEL are Kerti and Dr. Boss. I mean, I could just go ahead and click that EICHEL drive, and as you can see, Kerti and Boss are top guys, and they're more on the south side. So if North do a good job on a north, as you can see, this Kerti guy is down south, so they will fall quickly, and that means Kerti and Dr. Boss will have a bit of a uphill battle later on. So yeah, I can also quickly go through all his villages just for fun. Probably doesn't even matter anything, but you know, I don't have anything better to do, and yeah, just for YouTube content, I'm gonna show you what my notes are. Okay, Barbarian, I don't need that last one. Probably I don't have a lot of notes in the latest ones, because I gave fuck all. But okay, so let's roll. This one lost his nuke at 0303. Let's roll. No info. Moving on. So I backtimed him. Also offensive village, third one. Moving on, nothing. So rip. Oh, this should be fun. Ah, he banged me good. Man, that's a big nuke. That's actually almost max farm, or actually a max farm. So yeah, 05, also an offense village. After this video comes out, he should probably change his villages, because this could hurt him a little bit. That of course if Gucci attacks, but I'm not sure Gucci are interested to move in K44. Moving on, no info. There's a spoiler at the 4th match, so let's see. Also offense village, small off. Well, now it's 7th, so 3 days later it might be full off. Well, the village is not maxed, so still small off. Over here we have fence village. What is this? Oh, that's an old. Okay, there's a newer report, and again offense village. You know what I find funny, that Mr. Kerty guy changed one of his villages' name. That basically we are all out of, so we got this or whatever. I mean, we actually were pretty solid on defense. Just we lost a lot the day before against NS tribe, who also backstabbed us, and that's why they said we are all off. But we were actually not prepared. And these guys are actually all off, like legit. We backtimed them so many times, like way too many. So this Kerty, okay, defense. 11th, that's defense village. And solid def numbers as well. So 12th village, also offense. And around this point might be pretty full. So 13th village, also offense. So as you can see, this guy is mostly off. So off, almost dead. So he's rebuilding. Let's see, maybe some more blood over here. Nope, nope. Well, it's a small off, but still off. Moving on, 15th village. So again, offense. As you can see, this guy actually is not building defense, and since he nobled newer villages closer to Gucci, I'm assuming not a lot of them will be def villages as well. So let's build speeds and def. Oh, this was a psycho village. Okay, well, this node doesn't matter no more. Doesn't matter. So Jazz is offensive. This was a hobby guy. So I don't know what's now. Don't have latest intel, but might be off as well, knowing him. Over here we have Kerty. Okay, you see he built some def. Also off, so this is tricky stuff. 9k village, and due to its location, most likely it might be off with some a little bit def, or maybe that's a support or whatever. Probably not. Maybe he just built some shit. And over here, was this my village? Probably. I was the attacker. So no clue. The latest village I have no info, so let's quickly go through. Builds wall, pits off. Moving on, nothing, and again pits to death. I think these notes are just, you know, Psycho putting on himself. Not sure. Let's see the report here. So 15th village also off, pretty big, and this was 3 days ago, so would look like almost full now. Maybe it is. So that's about Mr. Kerty guy. I mean, all in all, he's mainly off, and there is Mr. Boss guy. So I'm gonna quickly go through these. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I kinda like to see the latest reports, because you know it's been a while. And finally I can show some blood, because it's not relevant no more, at least not for me, right? Okay, I went till the 11th. I need to go further. I'm not gonna show last villages, because those were nobled later, and I got no info about them. So let's see, just killed almost all his nukes. So first one obviously off, like most players. Second also off, pretty big, at this point might be full. Third no info, so most likely death. And fourth again off village, so fifth no info, again death maybe. Sixth no info till the 10th. Oh wow, people being lazy. Okay, someone says gay stacked villa, fuck my life. And I said shitty nuke, noble train. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so basically this is off village with a shitty nuke. Maybe turned in a death, I don't know. Mr. Boss over here. The dodges. Didn't see the units outside of the village, so that's sad. But due to its points, 5k, usually defensive villages are a little bit slower growing villages since you're not farming. So 12's no info. Over here probably off. There we go, 13 is off. Maybe some more blood we can see over here. Ochi, 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 maybe some back time. No back time, this guy just keeps on pounding on us. Over here we have... Oh wow, look at this. 14th is a nice def village. With also 4 nobles, but probably no more nobles inside. And... wait. Oh, so that's a support. Okay, I'm tripping, guys, sorry. So, 14th also off village. Yeah, he took my main. That was sad. This is my favorite village. My first village is always my favorite. I hope he takes a good care of it. So 15th, no info, maybe def. So send rest here, and again Psycho stuff. So 17th. Well, at this point he's probably pretty big off at 17th. A tiny off with nobles at 18th. So all in all, a lot of off villages. There's a report. Let's see it. Boom. Robert goes out with a bang. That's nice. So pizza, Psycho stuff again, and not all. Okay. Well, that's for the info. Let's check my tribe. So far I'm holding at 7 villages, and I'm gonna give away some more soon, because I don't really care. Just came in to make a video, and you know, gonna take a good night, sleepy later on. So Wandering Fellow lost everything in one day. Cyrus, same thing. We had the Jazz losing everything in one day. Maybe they quit, maybe they saw a lot of incomings and just decided to give up, but I believe if all 15 players would just, you know, hold on tight, we would actually put up a quite long fight, because me, Durgash, Robert, and some other guys actually did a great job holding off against the incredibly sad, I will say sad odds, and we did just fine. And reason for this, you can actually hold for quite a while because you cannot time support, and that is a big advantage for defender. That's as far from my experience, and I would say I have really big experience in battling in this classic world. I gotta say it was my first classic ever, so obviously I was a little unprepared because things are moving here way faster than in the regular worlds. So that's that. I'm gonna quickly show you top tribes, and then I think I'm gonna cut the chase here. So we have Norse, Gucci, Wing, EICHEL, Eldream, Liebig, SU, ABD, NBD, FRMA. Top 10 tribes. And I think the rest of the tribes will sort of matter, but not much. So, man, okay, these guys still play some role. Just some bigger, some smaller, whatever. Our tribe, I named it Bye now, so called it Goodbye Classic. Cause yeah, and look at our profile pic, still funny. YouTube pre-made. So now NS are together with EL. So came up with some stupid name called Norse. I don't know why. Almost like nose, you know. Could just name themselves Dirty Norse. Dirty Nose. Yeah. In some point in my head that sounds funny, but yeah, you get the idea, guys. It wasn't really. So moving on, in a day, let's see the top fucking farmer. Yeah, still proud of my 1.4 mil score. Did that before got hammered. So we have Slacker with 12 mil. And that's a couple days ago. I assume he's now fighting a little bit. And now we have Gucci. Two guys of Gucci, the Norse, Wing. Not a lot of G's here. We have Pacalipes, like 2 Pacalipes. Whatever, man, I can't even pronounce. And UFC. So this guy is 100 years old if that's his birth year. Okay, back in the days there were horses on the streets, you know. So Nico learning still how to farm. Nico, you gotta do this. This is the way. You do it like not the best way. I mean, you have so many points, like almost 300k. Dude, you gotta do this here. But okay, probably he's busy, you know, taking internaling like some more of YouTube pre-made tribes members. Like he used to internal when he was on our side, and he still internals when he's not on our side. So all in all, nothing changes for him. So yeah. Well, he will be eaten at some point anyways. Just, you know, buddy, no offense. It's just your leader. That's gonna happen. He already told me he wants to kill you, and also he can kill you in 24 hours, man. That was a flex, by the way. Obviously, he never would do that because he had too small PP. But he tried to flex at least. Okay, opponents defeated. So now we are no more top defenders. Why? Because some bigger tribes can defend better. Oh, wait a second, we still rolling. Holy smokes. Fuck shit, did this fucker. Man, see guys, I never give up, man. We get this big stats, man, that's sick. You guys should just, appreciate someone who's holding for so long against, like, crazy odds. But yeah, all in all, after Big Bang started, I held for, like, let's say 5 days, plus minus. And before that, we were killing Fubar. So after that, it was NSF. Took some of their villages. They hustled a little bit back. Then they offered the peace. Then they decided to flip on us. So all in all, same things in tribal wars, nothing new. So yeah. What do we have? Oh, ABD getting some love, my boys. NBD, well, a little bit more backline, I assume. So as you can see, ELR still don't know how to defend, so 1 mil only. So playing just male games, male warriors. Respect to SU, holding close to us. And EICHEL got some love because, we had some bangity bang going on, and also the banging on the other side as well. I could check latest conquests, but I couldn't care less. Maybe if my YouTube followers recommend me to do so, I will, but all in all, I don't really care. And the final thing, maybe let's check world dominance. So we are 31 days deep, so after 29 days, we will see which tribe takes over and holds the dominance for 10 days. So yeah, that's to prevent an early and unsatisfactory victory. Yeah, so now you should, talk to your wives or girls, prevent your early and unsatisfactory stuff that stick that thingy in the titties in the butthole. What I think, Norse perhaps for EICHEL, they will have a war against EICHEL sooner than later. Meanwhile, Gucci just clearing their stuff, napping with Norse. All in all, that's the best for both of them, especially for Norse. And while Norse just bangs against EICHEL will hold for quite a while, because they have some war experience. Norse just, has experience doing texts and talks in Discord. So Gucci will grow at least twice as their side meanwhile, and if Gucci makes some good ally on the K55, they could easily ride over Norse. But I believe Gucci will take over K55 while Norse and EICHEL are just banging each other. But at some point, Norse obviously will offer EICHEL to merge and do their usual interknowing stuff because they can't do nothing else. As you can see, their ODD is just close to nothing. So 1 mil for almost 3 mil tribe. So, and I think Nico holds like most of it. So as okay, almost 400k. So basically everyone else has little to no defense stats. So obviously their deploy is doing better than I did. Alright guys, well, fuck all I say. Hope you enjoyed this Classic World video series. And well, I'm looking forward to upload my behind the scenes stuff. And I apologize in advance. There will be some nasty stuff. AD Boy coming out with his kids' rage as usual. But trying to work on my ego thingy, lowering it down a little bit. And trying to suck up my loss. Taking that big L. Not easy for my ego. At least I understand that. That's a first way to kind of, better me. Alright guys, fuck all. Thank you for watching.